So welcome back to the Timeline Ranch. So it is a beautiful morning, like it is quite a few days out of the year here. Let me show you what I'm up to. So I got up fairly early this morning and started digging on the pond again. Took another probably 10 feet back right here, and then I'm working on doing a connecting trench between that deep pocket that was over there and the main body of the pond. And I think that's probably going to be it for digging on the pond. I'm going to concentrate on hauling all these spoils off while they still have moisture in it. I found that if you pile the spoils up and then wait a couple months to move them, there's no moisture left in them. It's just complete powder, dry dirt as it gets. And when you're working on the road, that doesn't work very well. You can't get any traction after you dump it. So this section right here is almost all rock. I can get through it with the frost ripper. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep pulling this layer back that I'm able to get out with the machine without the frost ripper, and then I'll come back in. I'll make a little ramp right in there to drive down into that section, and then I'll come through here and break all this up with that frost ripper all the way over to that little pit right there. That was about 6 feet deep. It should still be about the same. I took out some sediment that had washed in there. Now I'm not going to have time to, I wanted to do this same trench all the way to that end over there where that other creek dumps in. I'm not going to have time this trip. I'm going to pull those loose spoils up so I don't have to worry about them washing down in here, and concentrate on hauling all these spoils off, because that's a lot of material to get out of here. I don't know how many loads of dirt that is with my dump trailer. I'm going to keep dragging it with the machine up out of the pond and load it right there where the truck's sitting. Right there, that's all fractured rock. I'm gonna have to get the frost ripper out. I'll break it up before I can get it out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and dig it down to this grade all the way back to where it steps up again, and then move those loose spoils that I threw out of that little trench from the other day up on top, so it won't get washed back down in here. And then I'm just going to be hauling all the spoils that I dug out. And I think that's going to be probably it for the trip. It's probably going to take me, day and a half to haul off all these spoils. That ought to get the road. That's good road building material. You know, it's got some moisture in it. You can see there's moisture even down in there. Now I'm looking forward to taking it down to 25 feet. See if there's moisture all the way down at that depth. Not right now though. I don't want to deal with having to get the water out later. As you can see, this little frost ripper works quite well. So I'm going to keep working my way all the way to that end where it shelves up, it's higher. And then I'll change back to the bucket and scoop all this out, and that'll be it. I'll be hauling dirt the rest of the time. Looks like I found a spot that I'm going to have to, you know, you kind of have to find which direction the rock's going to be able to get a hold of it. Looks like I found a spot that I need to be on the other side. I'll show you. Yeah, I think I need to be on the other side. Let me try to get on the other side and see if I can break it loose. Now you can see it moving just a little bit. If it's moving, I can get it out of there. I just gotta, you can use that frost ripper kind of like a pry bar if you have a solid base to push against to roll the bucket. Good size rock there. It's probably 2.5 foot long, 2 foot wide, 9 inches thick. know, this is almost all rock, so I'm gonna pull it back this direction and throw it right over here, and then I'll concentrate on moving all these spoils up on the road, which, you know, I'll be doing that the rest of the day and tomorrow. And then if I have time, I'll haul this rock up there and dump it on the road. Got a good sized rock right in here. Let's see if I can pop it out. You use the bucket the same way, like a pry bar. Set it on the ground, and then set it on the ground, and then roll it up. Pops it up pretty good usually. Yeah, I'm getting a pretty good pile of rock going here. Some of that can be used for road fill. The rest of this I'm gonna have to pick out as I sort it. That's a pretty good sized rock. I'd say that thing's probably 6 foot, about 4 foot, probably 8 inches thick. I guess that's going to be it for digging on this thing. I'd say that's probably, man, it's probably 10 feet deep now, right here in this little pocket. It's probably almost as deep as that hole over there. It's got the water in it. Yeah, I followed that rock layer down, so I ended up getting deeper over here. There's a layer of rock right in there that I couldn't get out because I'm up on this, you know, this ledge right here. I was sliding down in there trying to pull it up. Looks like a bomb went off over here with a lot of dirt. I don't think I'd be able to get all that out of here before I have to go. I'll do what I can do. I'm going to just pull this loose stuff up into a pile, and that'll be it for digging. The rest is just going to be hauling dirt for the rest of the trip. Try to get the road looking a lot better up there at the top. going to go ahead and pull all these big giant rocks for the future cactus garden, put them over here in a pile. I'll pile them up right in here. You know, the cactus garden is going to be right through here. Probably won't use all of them. You know, I'm going to have a little fountain right there still, so I may use some of them in there. I was thinking maybe those big giant flat ones, you know, stack them up, core through them, so I can have a water pipe coming up through them where you can't see it. No, that's down the road a little ways. That's more of an aesthetics than a necessity. Of course, it will help oxygenate the pond and give the birds a place to come get a little drink where they feel safe from the predators. And it'll add a nice little charm to the place right there in the middle of the roundabout. Have a fountain. And then the overflow, it'll kind of waterfall out of the fountain. I'm going to make the fountain kind of high. It'll waterfall down, go under the road on a pipe, and then reappear on this side, run down, and then there'll be a little step down where it's got some, you know, like white water type agitation going, and then eventually dump back in the pond. I think it'll look nice. That's a future project. Well, let me get to moving rocks. That dirt right there is real dry. I'm going to save that for that inner corner up there that I'm not going to be trying to drive over anytime soon. But I'll start hauling this all the way to the very top. I'm going to try 12 scoops. Hopefully I can make it all the way to the top with that. And I'll separate, you know, that's got a whole bunch of rock in it because that was in that lower section. I'll separate the rock out of that as I move it forward. This will make the 4th load up there. I'm gonna put 2 more because I need to build the inside out some more, and then I'm probably gonna haul 2 loads. Of that dry powder dirt over there on that other section that I don't have to drive back over. Looks like I found some more rocks from the cactus garden. Nice big old rocks. Got some more here. I don't know if I can get them to break loose. I need to bring the edge of this road out just a little bit more here. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on this big giant rock right here. I saw it move just a tiny bit. I think it'll come out of there if I keep working it. Now we got that one and that one. There's some underneath here too. I don't know if I can get those though. Yeah, I use these big rocks for something. Thing weighs about as much as the well top machine. Didn't want to pick it up. Look, it's setting it down now. It's bleeding back, blow by. Yeah, that's a nice rock. You can see the shadow from the mountain top there because the sun's starting to go behind it. Dark in about 1 hour. Tell you, this sure is a beautiful sight to have this thing all the way to the top finally. After tomorrow I should have a good bit of those spoils up here and I'll have this whole area worked in real good. Should be able to make a nice smooth turn here. There's that rock that always gave me problems with the trailer. You can see all the rub marks on the tire on it. Should be well above that. You can see the height I'm at right now. Should look pretty nice. Love it when a plan comes together. Well, I guess that's going to be it for the day. I'm going to back drag this real quick and go cook dinner. See you on the next one.